friends. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I should have got this on earlier, but I've been running around doing chores around the house because this takes an hour and a half to bake in the oven at 350. It's one of my favorite all-time easy recipes. It's just a little time consuming. So it's a little bit after 8. I leave here at 10, so this will be done before I leave for work. So I have my cast iron skillet. I have my big one today because I'm going to add a few potatoes to this chicken. So here we have our bone-in chicken thighs. I've patted them dry. I'm going to lay them face down first. Now this is a pack of 3 because it's just for Brock and I. Some olive oil. I'm going to hit it with olive oil. I also added a little bit of olive oil to my skillet prior to this. And then we're going to take seasonings. For me, it's going to be SPG. And then I have a chicken seasoning. Like I said, you can put whatever seasonings you want. This always turns out amazing no matter what I put on it. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning today. This is a delicious, no-fuss comfort food. Paprika, of course. I'm nothing without her. Okay. And then I'm going to add a little bit of jalapeno salt. These have become one of my favorites. Yesterday, the chili turned out fantastic. Wasn't too spicy. We have enough that if we want to eat it today for lunch, we can, and then we'll have this tomorrow. I'm just trying to meal prep because I know we got a busy week coming up. We've got to deliver 17 extra large pizzas to a factory at 3 in the morning. So anything that I can prep ahead of time is always a good idea. So I'm just going to flip these chicken thighs. Start calling them chicken breasts. Marvin! Sorry, the cats are fighting. Marvin likes to pick fights with little Foof. And I had to get after him. Sorry for that outburst. Okay. Going back in with the same thing. Some olive oil on this. I'm going to get, I got one right here. I don't want to touch the, trying to keep my hands clean this morning. Just going to rub that olive oil over this breast. Okay, with her thighs. Okay, we're going to go back in with the same seasoning. Doesn't have to be in any specific order. Like I said, when I got up this morning, I've been up since about 7 and went ahead and heated up my oven to 350. I'll go back in and we're going to spice these back up. And really this is the hardest part. So just the you know, it taking an hour and a half is what, but that's what's neat to really get these thighs so tender, just fall off the bone. That skin gets super crispy, delicious. I've been like, chicken breast was always my favorite, but now that I can get, now these aren't boneless, skinless, but since I can get boneless, skinless more often, it's probably my new favorite. I think chicken thighs has a lot more flavor, of course. I'm going to go back in with this. That's it. Done. I've got 4 potatoes here, and I never peel them. All your nutrients are on that skin. I'm going to try to just rub it in. That olive oil in the skillet. And I'll go back and season those also. I was going to do some carrots. My carrots looked a little like this. That's what my carrots look like. Why didn't you eat me? Well, I did, but you were a big bag. And you just kicked the bucket before I got to all of you. All right, I hate throwing away food. Give them to the chickens. Dogs don't like carrots. Yes, Marvin, I hear you. Marvin's wanting his breakfast. Okay, I'm just going to lay these potatoes around here. So there's just 4 of them. Don't worry about cutting them too small, too big. They're going to be in the oven for an hour and a half. So we have that. So it's going to be easier for me to just... You can't see my feet, but there's a big dog laying down here on my feet. So it took me a minute to move. So I'm just going to hit the potatoes with a little bit of olive oil spray. Just because that bigger bottle is hard to get without it going everywhere and over seasoning that with the olive oil. Okay, I'm just going to go back with a little bit of paprika on the potatoes and a little bit of SPG on those potatoes. And that's it, gang. That is it. So simple, quick. Look at this. Oh, it's going to be delicious. Now, I don't always put the potatoes around it. I usually just cook the chicken and then I have side dishes. But I thought, why not add some potatoes, have a whole meal in one. I was going to do carrots, but my carrots were. So we're going to skip the carrots. So I have salad made up, or I can make up another vegetable. It's not a big deal. So we're going to have this one pot cast iron skillet chicken. Like I said, 350 degrees in the oven for an hour and a half. I know it sounds like a lot. Trust me, it turns out beautiful. So I've got just enough time before I have to head off to work. All right, guys, have a great day. Also, real quick, my father-in-law's having back surgery this morning. His name's Meredith, so if you could say a little quick prayer for him, we appreciate that the surgery turns out well and everything goes well. And also, Florida. Prayers for everybody in Florida as this storm. I haven't watched the news this morning to see if anything's changed, but prayers for those. We have customers who some are here and go back in the winter there. So safety to everybody in Florida. And, have a great day. Bye, guys.